What is up, guys? It's your boy Void here, and welcome back to part 3 of my series in Ark Scorched Earth. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get down to it. We start off this banger of an episode by building a trap. I then after proceeded to head out and find myself an Anki, as Ankis are very good for harvesting metal ore. After a bit of searching, I was fortunate enough to find myself a low-level Anki. So, I picked up the Anki and proceeded to head back to my base where the trap was located. Once back at base, I soon after dropped the Anki off in the trap and I just kinda left it there as it wasn't going anywhere. Next, I headed back to base and crafted up some narcotics. So I decided to go out and check up on my Anki when out of nowhere a capper decided to aggro onto my RG. Me and my RG ended up making short work of this capper, let me tell you. After I was done having my fun with the capro, I proceeded to learn a few engrams. So after I crafted up some trank arrows, I then proceeded to try and knock out the Anki. And let me tell you, traps are a lot more fun when they tend to do what they're supposed to do. Once the Anki was out, I then after proceeded to shove some berries up its ass and wait until it would wake up. And it was taking freaking forever to wake up. But what's Ark if not time consuming, right? The Anki was taking way too long to wake up, so I headed back to base and crafted up a bunch of clay, as I would need a metric ton of this stuff later on in the video. Next, I crafted up the Thyla saddle, placed it on the Thyla, and did a bit of exploring with it, and I must say, the Thyla's ability to climb on surfaces is so cool. Shortly after, I encountered my first Rex. However, it was a shit level, so I would proceed to continue my journey. Next, I came across a white drop. However, it was being guarded by a Titanoboa, so I made sure to keep my distance. So after one shot, the Titanoboa was down, and I had the white drop all to myself. But I'm sure you guys know my luck at this point, right? Because it was terrible. After a bit of exploring, I soon stumbled across a high-level thorny dragon. And I mean, these things are amazing for gathering wood, and would serve very useful later on in the video. But sometimes I just need to remember my place and accept that I'm kinda terrible at this game. Yes, and I didn't forget to put my Thyla on passive. Stupid! After feeling incredibly displeased with myself, I headed out to find yet another thorny dragon, as I really needed one. After I found another thorny dragon, I proceeded to try and tame it, even if it was a low level. So, I used the sign technique, and as you guys would expect with my luck, it went terribly. However, I'm still learning, and it did get the job done at the end of the day. Once it began torpor running, I knew this thing would be out in no time. When it fell asleep, I quickly shoved some meat up its butt cheeks. And out of nowhere, a stupid Thyla aggroed onto me, so me and my Thyla quickly killed it, and the thorny dragon was nowhere to be found. Then I proceeded to head back to base. And some good news had come. My Anki was all tamed up, so I learned the engrams for the Anki saddle, and then after crafted up the saddle and placed it on the Anki. Finally, I decided to collect some of the clay from my mortar and pestle, and then I proceeded to spend the rest of the evening sitting in my tent as there was a heat wave. In the morning of the next day, I decided to head out and to find yet another thorny dragon. And yes, this time I got it back to my base. Once I arrived at base, I dropped the thorny dragon in first try. I meant to say first try. The only problem is, upon tranking it, it died. I can't deal with this game anymore. So I hopped on my pigeon and collected a fourth thorny dragon, and I fed its face a couple of trank arrows. Once it was asleep, I shoved some meat up its scaly ass, and then after, whilst waiting, exchanged the doorway for a dinosaur gateway. Soon after, I ended up finding another Procoptodon. So, this is my moment. I quickly made up some sign billboards, and then after tried to trap it. I ended up spamming the absolute shit out of these sign billboards, and eventually it was trapped. After 3 measly arrows, the oversized kangaroo took a nap. I did wait a while as I didn't want anything to happen to it. Remember when I said that I needed a lot of clay? Well, you guys are in for a massive building time lapse, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. So yes guys, this building took me a very long time. If I'm not mistaken, it took me around between 5 to 6 hours. So I really do hope you guys enjoy the building process, and I hope you guys also like the outcome. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The base foundation is finally complete. So let's get on with the rest of the build. I must say, the most irritating part of the whole process is having to go back and forth to get materials. But it's fine, let's continue. I quickly used my Anki to gather a lot of crystals, as I needed to craft a crap ton of windows. if you guys have made it this far into the video, I'd just like to take a few moments to send my gratitude to you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me throughout this whole process and really motivating me to create content for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy the remaining few minutes of the video and enjoy the outcome, as we're almost nearing the end of the whole building process. One last triangular roof signals the ending of the building process. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more news. I do post weekly, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day further. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye guys!